And welcome back to the Hermitcraft FTB server. As you can see, I've been working on clearing off the plateau, and I gotta tell you, it's a pretty good sized job because, well, like for example, what I've been doing is I've been setting a turtle up on this end and have it cut all the way down to that end, and while it's working, I'm over here doing some of the cutting myself. And it's a long, slow job, even with the turtle helping out and whatnot. I mean, it does the job, but it's slow. Okay, let's see. I put together, instead of using the generator for charging the jetpacks, I took the generator and I used it to make a solar panel, which is basically a generator and some coal dust and some glass and a couple of circuits. And then I made two bat boxes. Solar panel charges this one charges that one, and this way there's always plenty of juice, so I could recharge both packs off of that in one go. Not a problem with that. Got mountains of crap in these chests that I need to get moved, and this plateau, I have decided that I am not going to try to Iron Man the thing and just do it all manually. I was originally thinking that what I wanted to do was to, you know, get all of the ores out of here, like all the coal and the iron and bits of copper to show up in here, but that's a bigger job than it needs to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the materials here, like the iron and coal, that are showing. Stuff I can see, just simply out of thoroughness, sort of. I think I've got it all right there. No, there's some more coal over here. There's a bunch of this emery ore, but I have no idea what that's used for. And I've already got half a mountain of that stuff already. So until I figure out that I need a whole lot more of it, I'm just going to let it go. I'll grab the apatite too, because eventually I'll want that. And of course this bit of copper. Alright, now the rest of this, what I'm going to do is use a Buildcraft filler to extract all of this stuff out of here to clear the plateau, because simply it will be a heck of a lot faster. And the filler, this thing right here, some ink sacs, gears, normal usual elementary Buildcraft stuff. I'll go ahead and I've got my filler. Of course, the filler's going to need power. For that, I need a redstone energy cell. Okay, leadstone energy cell. Start out with that. Get the frame for it. And we'll need the conductance coil. And then take the frame, conductance coil, pop in here, leadstone energy cell, and now holds 400,000 RF and delivers 80 RF a tick. Okay, that's fine, but it's a better idea to take it, upgrade it with some Invar to make a hardened energy cell that holds 2000 K RF and delivers up to 80 a tick. So we've got that. Let's see, I've got some of this conduit, leadstone energy conduit here. Okay, got my crescent hammer. Stack of coal. Alright, I'm going to pop the hardened energy cell down here on top of this dynamo, and then rotate the engine, pop a conduit here, okay, I believe I have to click on the face to make that change. can do it this way. Alright, we want okay, the bottom one needs to be the input. There we go. No, apparently that's wrong. Or this would be connected. There, now we're connected. RF energy, well, it will be once I throw the coal in here. Yeah, the blue is the input, the orange is an output. Okay, that's good. It's gaining power. These machines are fully charged. Okay, now while that charges, there's another issue to address. See, I want to get a better pick made. This is pretty good, but I want to make one that's one step better. And I need a new sword, and I am not making another peridot sword. And ditto for the shovel. It's good, but I can do better. But to do that, I need materials that you can only obtain in the nether. And simply put, I am not going into the nether with iron armor. Not in this nether. No sir, rebop. So, I'm going to get set up, gather a few things together, and it's time to start exploring the modular power suits. Okay, got some stuff set up here. Alright, I'm going to need a total of 9 circuits. I already had one in the chest, so there's 9. We need this basic machine casing. And the machine casing, 1 circuit, and an emerald becomes the tinker table. We'll be needing that soon. And of course there is, let's see, power armor, helmet, chest plate, leggings, boots. And for that, I just need to add 2 circuits to each one of these, preferably without throwing the rest of them on the floor. And that will be the power suit modules themselves. Although they don't do anything by themselves. Oh good, I got myself an extra chest plate somehow. Great. Oh well, I'll probably need a spare. But they don't do a whole lot of much. I mean, they have some armor value here. You can see on the armor status HUD in the lower left corner. They have some armor value, but they have no powered features at all, because you need to use the tinker table to figure out what to do with that. And let's just go ahead and set that over here. Alright, now let's see. Helmet. I have all sorts of things here. Iron plating, diamond plating, and all heat sinks, and apiarist armor. Okay, cool. Energy storage, auto feeder, water electrolyzer, vision capability, all this stuff, and you click on these things and it tells you what you're going to need, like the control circuit. Shift, okay, fine, okay, control circuit. So I'll have to figure out, I have to look up control circuit and NEI, and that's if I want that particular item. The clock function which maybe. Aura meter, it can show thermic things. So, and all the different pieces of armor have various options like this. I have got no idea what I'm doing with this, so I'm going to go through this, and just by a little bit of trial and error, I'm going to see what I can come up with for an armor configuration. Like jump assist sounds like a good one. Swim boost, that might be pretty good. Uphill step assist, sprint assist, yeah. And things like the glider, the jetpack, and so on. And it's a matter of a dimensional tear generator. Now that sounds interesting. Dimensional tear generator. Alright, I'm going to spend a little bit of time looking at a wiki, to be honest with you, and come up with some kind of configuration of these things that will be useful without taking me 72 years to build it. Alright, it has been several hours. I spent a lot of time reviewing the Powersuits wiki or website, and researching what components I'm going to need to put in this armor, and taking a lot of time to make those components. Let's see, this is everything I've made for this thing, and well, let's get right to it. With the helmet, okay, now all pieces are going to get heat sink and the diamond plating, the advanced, yeah, it's diamond plating, it's advanced plating. And then the advanced battery. The helmet also will get the night vision component and flight control. Or will it? Okay, apparently not just yet. Alright. Plating, heatsink, battery. That's right, this one gets the sprint assist. And then the boots, the plating and the heatsink, the advanced battery, and the shock absorber. Okay, that's almost everything. Chest plate. Thought I did this part of it. Anyway, the plating and heatsink, the advanced battery. This one gets the glider wings, parachute module, and I think that's it. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, so let's see, we still have to deal with the power settings on these things, and alright, let's see. Impact energy consumption. Okay. I have to play with the power settings here a little bit to get everything just right. I can see that there's going to be a little bit of balance here, because I don't want the weight to get higher than 25 kg, because that will make it difficult for movement. Now let's back up to 21. revision. Battery needs a setting. Okay, I've obviously got some things set too high because I'm not moving very quickly at all. Wait a minute. Alright, let's see. New. Alright, so the sprint assist is bound to R. Let's see how that works. No, that's the shock absorber. That's right, the sprint assist. That's right, I couldn't do that because it requires ion thrusters, and the ion thrusters require ender pearls. It's also the reason I can't use the energy shield or the elite battery. They require ender pearls in their construction, and that's a problem because I don't have them just yet. Sprint assist, okay, sprint assist, double tap forward. Yeah, I forgot about that. Now these bars on the left, on the right hand side here, 63.6K and 0. 0 I assume is the temperature. What is the 63.6K? I didn't find any reference to that. I think I'm going to take some time. I'm going to go ahead and remove this, take it up to where I've got my IC2 stuff, the solar panel and bat boxes, and get this armor charged, and it might actually work better. Oh yeah, let's do the sleep thing. Alright, I'll get that stuff charged up, and I'm having some trouble with this thing. Doesn't seem to want to have things work, so I decided, well, for one thing, it doesn't seem to take much of a charge off of that bat box up there before it's completely nuked. So I decided to come down here and add in a solar generator to the helmet. Oh, for crying out loud. Pardon me while I make another control circuit. I thought I'd made two when I made that one. Ugh. Alright, now with two control circuits like it's supposed to have, I should be able to install a solar generator. Alright. Okay, 1.5K daytime generation, nighttime 150. Okay, so I guess that means that I need to get into some daylight and wait for this thing to charge. We'll give that a try. I don't have anything else to do at the moment. Oh, right. It's been quite a while here, but I did figure a little bit out. For one thing, I had the power and the energy thing in these things set for IC2 Tier 3. And that would mean like a 512 EU per tick power supply, which a bat box and a solar panel are not. So no wonder it wouldn't fit in there. I changed the setting to IC2 Tier 1, and all of a sudden I can charge it in a bat box. Although it sucks down 40,000 EU in less than a second. So because of that, and this whole arrangement here with a generator, a solar panel during the daytime, and 2 bat boxes, it was not charging very fast at all, to say the least. So I added the solar panel option, the lower tiered one, to, I believe it's the helmet or the bar, I don't know which one right now, but I added that, and that increased the charging rate considerably. Now, if I'm reading it right, this bar on the left hand side, 174K, is the maximum power. The fact that that blue bar is all the way filled up means that the armor is fully charged. Okay, fine. The other one is the heat indicator, and when that gets up there, it means I need to stop using the thing or get into water or have an overheat problem. The glider and parachute options, neither one of which seem to work. I even went so far as to, I double checked it, and it's supposed to be that the glider wing activates when you hit the sneak key and forward, so Shift E while falling to activate it. And I even went outside up topside there, and I pillared up to like 176 blocks on the Y-axis, jumped off, and no amount of Shift E did anything to turn it fall into a glide. So the glider, I'm going to salvage it and remove that sucker, and the parachute, I'm going to remove that. And now I don't know if that's gonna, that doesn't appear to have changed the weight very much, but that's alright. Other than that, I don't have the cooling set for very high at all. I'll turn it down a little bit on each piece to see if that will lighten things up a little bit enough to where I'm not slowed down when I'm not using the sprint assist. Alright. That feels like sort of normal Minecraft walking speed. Energy storage, I don't know if I want to turn that down any. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm a complete noob at this power armor, so I haven't got any serious clues as to how to get it properly set up. On the other hand, the sprint assist, that's walking speed. And sprint assist with sprinting, even faster. At least it seems that way. Not sure I like the FOV change when it activates it, but oh well. In the meantime, I have spent the larger part of the day working on this armor, trying to get it figured out and get the settings balanced in such a way that it would be useful, and yet at the same time not slow me down when I'm not using the assists and so on and so forth. And I do know that what I really need to do is get the elite batteries on everything, which require the HV capacitor, and to make those you need ender pearls. I want the jetpack in there, and to make that you need ion thrusters, and for those you need like 4 ender pearls each or some nonsense like that, and so on down the line. And the better cooling system for Eyes of Ender. Again, more ender pearls. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to jetpack over to some place where there are likely to be Endermen out and about, and then switch to the armor and see if I can't get myself some Ender Pearls, and then hopefully enough to get this stuff upgraded to better functionality. Meanwhile, sometime later on, I'm going to spend some time watching some videos by people who have worked with this stuff successfully and see if I can get myself a clue or six about how to properly configure it. And sometime after I get finished recording this, I'm going to get another episode of Banished out, and so you can look forward to that. In the meantime, I think I'm done with this mess. It has been one clueless nightmare all day long. So thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here. All clues, by the way, are quite welcome in the comments.